How are you feeling? Happy belated birthday, Mshu.
Thank you, dog. Yeah, I had a wonderful birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
I had a wonderful birthday yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. But we're back again. I'm feeling very happy right now, and I'm and I'm ready to cook. the best looking guy on YouTube is back again. I'm even wearing AirPods today. I have Mikel Arteta speaking to me. So
I listen to you.
Yeah,
how are you feeling?
Who, me?
I want to get into how you're feeling.
Me, I'm feeling. Let me say, I could be better. I could be better.
He's hella stressed, bruv.
You can see the strength, like all United fans, like we are keeping it together. It's like
He's hella stressed, bruv.
With my heart.
You can't tell me that even like Everton have one charge for you. They have one charge, Everton. And they were deducted 10 points. City have more than 115 charges, boy. And you can't tell me, Guti, they can't even find one of those charges to charge them.
This thing is like
you're at mining, man.
Yeah.
What happens when you hit a dike?
Are you blasted, boy?
Donkey point. So Sean Dyke.
That is turning too high.
Let me put him on blast for a second.
Want to blast one more time?
Playing around this game, boy. Like, even now, anywhere in the country, boy, you see it. If poor people get charged for some shit, boy, you just admit it and go to jail, take your sentence, boy. Like, literally, that's it, boy. And that's why a lot of black people are in jail. Let's be honest. That's even that weak lawyer you hire tells you at that point, oh, my boy.
Clean. You're gonna
Like, every team is looking at us. That's why, who said it looked like we're warming up. Boo, Eddie Howe, you were chowing. But like, how do you not say it? But after a team, like, it's criminal, dog. But I told you, Onana himself should wear an orange overall, chief. Next time he plays, because that thing is criminal. Like, what happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Kind of what do people on YouTube do? The vlogmas. We're back again, like we never left.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day. Full-time footy, the Red Devils and the Jesus followers.
Danko.
What's up? As you can see, it's the new studio for the festive.
Everything is a new studio. It's new everything. I'm telling you.
Same old United.
Same old United. Same old people. Same old Trafford. I mean,
Mr. Yours truly on the touchline. How are you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling. Hey. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
That was the sound of a man who's very stressed right now.
Very much strained.
It's not looking promising, but
you're feeling blue. But you're feeling blue.
It's a blue Monday. It's blue here.
Hey, not like that. It's not a blue. Wait, it's a blue here. Hey.
Yeah, but let's go, gentlemen. How are you feeling? Happy belated birthday, Mshu.
Thank you, dog. Yeah, I had a wonderful birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
I had a wonderful birthday yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. But we're back again. I'm feeling very happy right now, and I'm and I'm ready to cook. The best looking guy on YouTube is back again. I'm even wearing AirPods today. I have Mikel Arteta speaking to me. So
Are you sure he's not playing the Enfield anthem? Oh, nowadays is no longer that one.
He wants to prepare the
that one is in the past, boy.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing Rodri's on fire now. Rodri's on fire.
And now he's playing Rodri's on fire.
Rodri's on fire.
Now he's playing Declan Rice is on fire.
Oh, hey.
Not Rodri here. Declan Rice is on fire, boy.
How you feeling, Debs, boy? How you feeling?
Boy, it's been a tough few weeks. I haven't watched much football.
You're
I
lying.
can't bring myself to watch a lot of football. It's a whole other thing. We're watching rugby. Shout out to the Springboks. And we called it on the pod.
We did.
We called it on the pod.
We did.
No, he did not.
You know you did.
Oh, I did. I thought you said we called.
We called it.
Oh,
It's all of us. It's a win.
Yeah, it's a win, boy.
It's a team sport. unless if you want to start talking about tennis and stuff. It's, single man sports. Single player sports, boy. If you called it or I called it, it's a team win.
That's
boy.
a team win, boy. And we're also claiming it. I'm also claiming the win.
I was on Scotland. Scotland are cooking. Oh, Ireland, yeah, it was Ireland.
But
Ireland
no.
are cooking.
Okay, let's segue. I said it. Rassi played it, boy. Rassi is a master tactician.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we call tactics and strategy, boy.
So
It was part of his plan to lose the other game.
and was not part of your plan to say Springboks go.
No, because I didn't see the plan. I didn't see it. So Rassi's plan was for him to lose that game so he doesn't have to go head to head with Ireland. I mean with New Zealand in the
semi-final.
16.
But it disappointed me. I trusted you with rugby.
No, dog.
Yeah, that was
I
just
thought you
taking
were-
vibes as well for you.
Like everyone who watched.
No, but genuinely, that Ireland team was the favorite. It's like
Yeah.
Brazil going into the World
It was
Cup.
cooking.
They were the favorites. They were the best team in the world at the time. I think they had an unbeaten streak of I don't know how many
Wait, which
matches.
Brazil?
No, Ireland.
I mean, it's the same. You know that the Brazil 2018.
Oh.
2018, this plus World Cup. But they were they had the best.
Brazil is
no,
a favorite going into
Yeah,
it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
It was
for Ireland, it was weird for them to be a favorite. Like it doesn't always happen like that.
Yeah.
Like your favorites are always all blacks. But I'm segueing. The point is, Rassi manufactured the situation to be like that. I didn't see it at that point because I thought, fuck, we lost to Ireland. Now we have to go win the next game we play.
Yeah.
Right? To actually qualify. But his plan, he knew would win, you know, and then he made sure we don't meet the All Blacks, which then he engineered the whole situation for us to meet them in the final.
That's the
Simple.
thing about knockout competitions. Chef, you said this one out. I don't understand. To win a knockout tournament, you don't have to be the best team. You can even be one of the worst teams and you can win it.
And your coach needs to know. He needs to be
Yeah, he
very
needs to switch it out.
strategic.
Can't play. Okay, maybe Pep has done it, and that's why he's never won
He has
a
not.
lot of time.
No, but he has not. He learned the hard way, but continue in the final. We are against.
The only time he was that one was with Barca. I was playing the same way league, and Mara is tweaked it a bit, brought in a number 9, like a proper number 9, and he knows what tournament football. I'm not saying football. For tournament competitions.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
Support winning.
And that's what I'm saying. No
Just
one,
move your 1 nails until you get to the.
no one,
the final.
yeah, and no one now talks about how we won every game, literally in the knockout stages by 1 point. Literally every game we played.
Including
That's
the
what you
final.
did. You grind out the result to bring the World Cup home.
Oh, so it's
That's
only
how it's done.
Argentina where they count the penalties. It's got penalties.
But when it's that one, number 12.
No, the person who has an agenda against Argentina is Kevin. It's not us.
Okay.
So please don't involve us in this.
Oh, that Argentina.
That Argentina.
Oh, Messi.
Yeah, only that one. Now they start counting the goals.
Is the agenda against Messi?
No,
or-
it's against Messi,
It's
not
okay.
necessarily Argentina. It's against Messi. Bro.
Yeah, it's a slander against the coach. But yeah, let's get to it, gentlemen.
Let's not do it.
Yeah,
How
let's start.
are you feeling?
Who, me?
You want to get into how you're feeling?
Me, I'm feeling. Let me say, I could be better. I could be better.
He's hella stressed, bruv.
You can see the strength, like all United fans, like we are keeping it together. You want to keep it together.
He's hella stressed, bruv.
You can, with my heart.
Yeah, I think the most peaceful period was during the international break. So
Yeah, it was nice and quiet.
now football is back.
So you know what pisses me off? Even during the international break, United players are stars, boy. Like they're performing, boy.
All of them are gods.
Scott McTominay continues his long scoring
Dog.
reign. Like
Bruno was part of a how much they were?
9-0.
Was it 9 or something like that?
It was a crazy score.
No,
Dog.
but sorry to interrupt, gents. We must have an honest truth about the qualifiers for Europe. It's better for the World Cup, but if for Europe, I mean, people are step padding there. Let me use another person, but that's why you find players having a lot of goals in the international qualifiers. Because I mean, you go there for 2 games, but you're coming back with a brace or coming back with 3 goals. Just because you're playing. I don't even know the countries that they are playing in.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Kai Havertz scored a goal from left back. That's how you know international football is rigged. It's shit, father.
Yeah, but let's get into it, gentlemen. It's been a long time. Let's test your ball knowledge. I think.
Is that where we're gonna start?
Yeah, that's where we start.
Let's get it out of the way.
I think that's where we start, and that's where
Yeah, it's a good icebreaker. It's a good icebreaker.
Chief, we haven't been. We just arrived.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll give you. I
You
have
must ask that question.
which one? This one.
The first one.
Right, because it's always
Probably the only one I'm gonna get right. I might even get wrong, even with the memo.
No, but it's fine. I'll just ask the question. It's a multiple choice. I'll give you the 4 options.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the first question: which of these 2 players were not signed by a Premier League club in the summer 2023 transfer window?
Okay.
Summer 2023. Remember summer in Zanzibar, it's different. In our winter,
So basically, going into this season, which one of these players were not signed going into this
That's
season?
summer 2022, Musa, bro. But
No,
continue.
23.
No, this summer
but
now.
it means they were not signed.
It's a past tense, that question was which of these players were not signed.
Yeah.
So
It's not a trick question.
there's a list of players, and
So
2 of them were not signed.
Beginning of
One.
the season, basically.
Yeah, basically, beginning of the
these are
season.
options.
Okay, let me simplify it for you because it seems like the English is not there. Players which were not signed in this transfer window. The most recent transfer window. One player.
Yeah.
Not the general.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
2, 1
yeah.
or 2.
It's one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But if you have 2, you can give it 2. But it's a multiple choice.
There's only one negative marking.
That's cool.
If you have too much, you can give us 2 from them.
Hey, my
Negative, yeah.
primary school, you're not sure of the answers.
What are the options, man?
You pick 2 of them. Okay. The first one we have Ross Barkley. We have Jakub Kiwo. Then we have Dominic Soboslai. Then we have Sandro Tonali.
For me, it's
And
it's
not.
Kivio.
We're not.
It's Kivio.
Yeah, it's Kivio.
Where is still my answer?
But it's Kivio. This man.
Ross
If you're the number one
Barkley.
player,
No, the
Arsenal
Arsenal
player.
Arsenal defender, yeah.
was not signed.
He was not signed in this transfer.
He was not signed in this transfer window.
Oh, was not. Because
I know ball, Chief.
I know ball. Okay.
Is it right?
Yeah.
It's. I mean, this one you should know it's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because he was signed in January. He was signed in January.
Yeah, Ross Barkley, Soboslai, and they were all signed
Yeah.
now.
So this one only shows the answers at the end, but you will know if you're wrong. Maybe there's going to be a few questions you are not sure. Don't read the question first. This man's already looking for the answers now. Okay, please don't answer first then.
But that gives me more time to think.
It's fine.
Okay.
So the second question: which Premier League manager did not take charge of a new club this summer? 4 options: Ange Andoni Iriola, who's that? Pochettino, Sean Dyche.
Who's what?
Which Premier League manager did not take charge of a new club this summer?
Yeah.
Sean Dyche, Andoni Iriola, Mauricio Pochettino, and
Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyche.
You said obvious.
No. You know why I say Sean Dyche? Because I remember he came in before the season ended.
Yeah, we did relegation for him.
Who scored the first Premier League goal this season?
I'll tell you.
What are the options?
Erling Haaland.
Erling Haaland, Bukayo Saka, Rasmus Hojlund, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Erling Haaland.
Wait, the answers again.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Rasmus Hojlund, Bukayo Saka, Haaland. You must remember the first game. Is that easy?
Why is
Arsenal always
the
plays the
hint,
first
man?
game?
I'm trying to think.
It was Burnley on a Friday night.
Haaland, yeah.
And as Man City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-0.
It was
The champions play the first game.
It was company.
Not always. Not really.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the first game.
Yeah.
Last time it was the other season you played first.
Last
This is not
season-
football.
No, for the past 3 seasons we've played first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it because of alphabetical order? No?
I don't know.
That's the only time you're at the top. Recent in the early days.
Chief, let's answer the questions.
This question is against me. Which of these teams have Manchester United not lost to in the Premier League this season? This one is not
That's a
very
good
hard
one.
for me.
No, I know.
Let me repeat the
I
question.
know.
Which of these teams have United
Not
lost?
Usually it would be which team have we not beat. Now,
Let's get the options.
Wolves.
Brighton, Palace, Wolves, Spurs.
Wolves.
I know.
beat Wolves.
Even there, it's not could have been a penalty in the last minute when.
I see why Max takes the question personal because man, even Wolves.
Yeah.
Even that one.
Crystal Palace
That's not the only team they haven't.
Crystal Palace we chose them midweek in the cup and then
we
the
got
club
chance.
doesn't know.
Like that was so wild, man.
Okay, the fourth one. Which teams were forced to postpone their first home match of the season because of stadium work? Liverpool, Luton, Spurs, and Sheffield.
Luton. It was Luton.
Yeah, sure has to be Luton.
Yeah, it's Luton.
I mean, you're new in the Premier League.
And yeah, that stadium that looked like a.
Ngati, they just need new money, niggas. Decided to renovate the stadium in the season.
Like, they're not expected to go.
I think they're playing another team that's recently been promoted.
Yeah.
That game they postponed.
Yeah, that's.
I think it was.
No, it was Burnley, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
It was
what I was
Burnley.
saying.
But the thing is-
Burnley now was recently promoted. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're playing Spain.
Sisa KK.
I think Ryan Foster scored in that game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he
that's
did.
when I bought him FPL. Which of these defenders has scored this season? So looking for a defender that has scored this season. Joachim Anderson, William Saliba, Thiago Silva, Johnny Stones.
When were those questions? Thiago Silva scored this season.
Even Saliba scored as well.
Okay.
I think maybe the question was
Who has
I think
not
before-
scored? Yeah.
No, I think it was.
Before,
It was
because
after
Thiago
the
Silva
game, I
scored
think, yeah.
recently.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
But
Oh
I think
yes.
Thiago Silva scored pretty much earlier in the season.
No. He scored against
Oh, he
scored
Manchester
recent.
City. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
against-
So Thiago Silva wouldn't count in this
So
one.
Joaquin
Yeah, it was
Anderson-
against City.
Anderson has scored.
No, I think it
What
was.
does he play for?
It's
I don't know.
Crystal Palace.
Palace.
He has
Plays
scored.
for
He scored.
For Palace. Yeah.
Anderson.
So which one?
Recent.
Anderson.
I think if it was before the
It was,
City game, it has to be Thiago Silva.
I think this was
8
for
games. How
8
many
games
games
in.
are we in now? 10,
I think-
12.
8 games in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game what now?
Game
I think 12.
12.
Yeah.
Then Thiago Silva I think he scored 2 games back.
No, he scored against City, which was
Yeah.
your last
It
game.
was Anderson.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was your last game.
Remember, I bought Anderson
No, it
just
was our
after
last game
game. I closed the
before
game
the
with 8
international break.
because I'd seen he was
just
scoring and he was
second
getting
last
clean
game.
sheets.
Okay, so he's saying Anderson.
Yeah, but that was after.
No, you
the
played
games,
City last before you played
No, it's fine. You don't need to confirm. It's fine. We'll get 100% on this one. Who struck both goals in Liverpool's 2-1 win at Newcastle in August?
Roberto Firmino.
Roberto Firmino, Darwin Núñez, Van Dijk, Mohamed Salah.
Núñez.
That last one. Yeah, Núñez.
I think he was playing like prime, like those last 5 minutes of the game.
And Jacoba Matoto. Someone says the answer, then.
Me, I'm always the one saying.
No,
that.
but the thing is, says the answer. I forgot.
But
no, you know why? You know why? It's because he's close to the questions. He can see them. That's why he.
Please don't look at the question.
He answers first.
Now he's acting like he's waiting for the question.
I'm looking away.
Yeah.
I'm looking away.
So who won August Player of the Month award?
August, the first one.
We have Musa Diaby, Jolinton, Sam Johnston, James Madison.
James Madison.
Madison.
Yeah, it's James Madison. Yeah, it's James Madison.
There's no other way.
It's James Madison.
Spurs were before he got injured.
When is he coming back then?
They said beginning of January.
Yeah,
yeah, it gives Southgate a reason to
not pick him.
It doesn't matter who Southgate picks. This man is done with the question.
No, I haven't.
Fully fit by then.
So who won August Goal of the Month and became the first player from his country to win a Premier League monthly award? There is Ivan Perisic, Michael Olise, De Bruyne, Karim Mitoma.
Mitoma.
You remember that goal that Mitoma scored? That's when I had.
I think that was the last time he scored that in the Prem. Because after that he has been shit.
It was not the last time he scored, but definitely that period when he was on form.
Yeah.
That goal where he moved from the center line.
But what happened to him, Valley? Like, I'm curious. Like,
what happened to Brighton?
No, they got a lot of injuries.
Yeah, that explains it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Mitoma hasn't assisted or scored.
But he plays.
All the teams have a lot of injuries. It's these games, man.
It's these games. Internationals.
Every time I see Enzo play, I feel like
especially
just rest the boy. You are also very just rest him.
Also,
Argentina is playing full 90 minutes.
Also, I think these long VAR checks and the time added on at the end of the games is causing these injuries. There's no way that.
Boy, can you just push your mic away a little bit? Push it away again. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it too loud?
Can I use
No, I could see it there. That's fine. You can continue.
So yeah, I was saying, Guti, like these long games, long stoppages time, they are the ones who are causing injuries. Because first of all, when you stand for a long time, especially if you're playing football, your muscles they cool down, and then now you have to sprint again. And if you look at all of these injuries, it's muscle injuries, it's thighs, it's hamstrings, it's groins, like it's all muscle injuries. It's not broken ankles or anything like. So it shows you that there's a big problem.
Yeah, but because I mean, it's weird that you stand there for like 5 minutes. Like just you're cooling down, and then after that you're expected to run.
Full sprint.
Full sprint.
There was someone who got a muscle pull live drive in the game. Actually, if you look at Tottenham,
I think it was fun.
How many people got injured, like just silly injuries?
Yeah, I also remember that Madison injury as well.
Yeah.
Also, Van de Ven. I think was chasing after Jackson.
But shout out to Postecoglou for how he dealt with that situation.
How did he deal with it?
I mean,
by playing highlight.
He said
By playing highlight.
Which situation?
No, I didn't say tactically. I didn't speak about his
That's how.
Okay, but that's a way better version of tactics than Ten Hag's tactics.
But how do you deal with it?
Like just letting players who are injured come off, like protecting your players, like Madison.
Everyone.
He allowed Madison to come off. Madison didn't want to come off in that game.
Every manager, it's his job, because the longer you stay
but I'm saying some managers don't do it.
That's poor management. Instead of losing him out for 2 games, you're going to lose him out for 3 months just to risk 20 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. The shout out to him for that.
No, it's a weak shout out. Every manager should do it.
Some managers don't do it.
Eugene why are you praising me?
What did he do?
That's what I'm saying.
You're supposed to
do that. If someone is injured, take him off. Even if he was your best player, it's just best for the player as well. But shout out to him.
That was a pop
But
shout out. That was a pop shout out.
It's been a long year.
Yeah, but also with these injuries, I'm wondering what's happening there when they play international football. It's like those managers or the physios they don't care. I mean, you go there for 2 games. Even Roland Mkwena was complaining. You go play 2 games for Bafana, come back injured. The one that angered me the most was the Gavi one.
Yeah.
Spain had already qualified.
Fine.
Everyone was on the bench. Gavi, who's played the longest minutes ever since he started for Barcelona, became first player there. Got injured. Now it's
Same thing happened.
ACL.
It's going to be out now.
And then you guys blame me when I shout out managers who actually protect the
No,
player.
don't shout out managers who are doing their job.
You must bash the managers who are not doing their job.
Southgate is also one of them.
Southgate is clueless.
His player management is shit, Mfana. The way he manages these players, I don't understand, Mfana, what's wrong with him. Southgate, man, I don't understand.
And he still brings Henderson to the squad.
Yeah, Henderson is the first name on that sheet, boy.
What's the highest scoring match this season with the most goals in total? Please keep note. This was up until match day 8.
Oh.
Let me give you the options then.
Yeah.
Burnley versus Spurs, Fulham versus Chelsea, United versus Wolves, Sheffield versus Newcastle.
Sheffield versus Newcastle.
Yeah, that was that big.
Yeah,
big
that's
score.
big score. 9.
Big score 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 9.
Do you agree?
Sheffield.
It was a big score.
Sheffield. That was the 9-0 score, eh? Newcastle is probably Newcastle.
I can't remember the exact score,
Yeah.
but I remember
No, I think it was 9
somewhere
or
around
12.
7.
It was their biggest score.
Yeah, somewhere they were 10, but
Yeah,
it was a huge score.
Which of these players has not scored a hat-trick this season?
Yeah.
And again, take note, it's before all that we've seen.
Jackson.
Erling Haaland, Son, Watkins, Salah.
Mohamed Salah.
Salah, I don't remember Salah's score.
Mohamed
Yeah, it's Salah. Yeah, it's Salah. It should be Salah.
Take your word for it. Since the start of March, Aston Villa have won 10 consecutive
How many
matches.
questions are there?
We're only left with 8 now.
Oh, we're gonna do all of them.
Yes, to all of them. We've already started.
Okay.
But we must just be quick.
Okay.
But to share it with your friends, family, and colleagues to see who comes out on top.
It's difficult to see who comes up on top here because, I mean, Debs is leading the race. So the score that we're going to get here is Debs' score. Agree?
Yeah, because he's the one who's shouting.
And
Who's
so he's
shouting
the one who's seeing the
answers first.
I know ball.
So since the start of March, Aston Villa has won 10 consecutive matches at Villa Park in the Premier League. Who was the most recent side they beat at home?
This is that match game 8 week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brighton, Burnley, Southampton, Chelsea.
I think they
just
it's
chow
Brighton.
chins. I'm not sure.
No, they play Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. So I think
they
it's
clubbed Brighton.
Southampton is no longer in the league. So who's the other?
Oh, perfect. Then
They clubbed Brighton. I remember. It was a tough
Brighton?
game.
I think Burnley.
That's when Brighton started going.
Yeah, I think when that's the trick question. They chout all these teams.
But you must remember the home away.
Yeah, the
And
most
also
recent
now,
one.
when throws a spell in the works
Yeah,
that
the most
more
recent
games have been played from this question. Maybe.
I'm telling you, it was Brighton.
Okay.
That's my score.
Okay, so we're continuing with the terms and answers.
Well, you.
I think it's Burnley.
You think it's Burnley?
Yeah.
I think. I know Chelsea got chowed.
Yeah,
But Chelsea were home.
Yeah, Chelsea were home.
Chelsea were home.
Chelsea were
What is
home.
it?
I also think it's.
At Villa Park.
I think
yeah.
it's Brighton because it was that trail of results where Newcastle chowed Villa chowed.
Yeah.
Around that time.
Yeah, Newcastle chout Villa.
Villa chowed Brighton.
Yeah,
Brighton chowed.
Newcastle.
Yeah, it was something somewhere along
But
those lines.
you can't be sure that was the most recent one before this question.
Yeah, but let's look. Yeah, I think that's the one that to look for when we're done. One of the four teams who have both scored and conceded the most goals. Of these 4 teams, who have scored and conceded the most goals?
This is at game week 8.
Yeah, Man City, Brighton, Bournemouth, and Luton. We'll go for Brighton.
Who have scored? Who have
And
scored?
conceded.
Yeah, it's Brighton. It's definitely
Yeah,
It
Brighton.
looks like that.
The scoring one, maybe I'll give it to Man City, but the conceding.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Brighton.
You can't concede the same goal.
Yeah, it's Brighton.
Yeah, it should be Brighton. What happened to Brighton? That's the question again.
Maybe De Zerbi is overworking these players.
Nah.
You know, these Italian managers, I don't trust them. Fine, they overwork these players, boy. And then because last season they were tearing teams apart, and I think it's because of their energy. So now, I think De Zerbi is overtraining them. It's like the similar situation with Conte, where when he arrived at Spurs and Chelsea, the first season. Like it was proper.
Because at Spurs, that overworking didn't.
Didn't kick off.
Just tired.
You're reminding me of that.
Chelsea, I know.
You're reminding me of that Netflix movie, boy. We were watching Queenstown Boys or something like that. But
Yeah,
I just was go watch that movie.
I that movie too much, boy.
It's a sick South African movie.
Yeah, it's about a South African footballer who plays for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Looks like Killer Mpe.
It literally looks like Killer Mpe, boy.
Like it seems they're portraying Killer Mpe's life, boy.
Oh, but did you see that Pella's interview?
I don't go there, boy.
Did you see it?
Don't do it.
What did you see it? Just want to see it.
No, I didn't see the interview, but I saw that
I think it was with Andy Ngubwe.
What did he say in the interview?
No, he was just saying his life, basically footballer life, and the man, basically
What
the footballing
happened?
life.
What happened to the man?
It's gone. That's all I can say.
Yeah, but I don't
I did mention a
he
few
works
things
as a car salesman.
Which side have kept the most clean sheets so far? With 4.
Which size of what?
So
I just must go watch that thing. But boy, you were saying basically, boy, like players they overtrain them, boy.
Yeah, they overtrain them, and I think that's what, because even when you look at the injuries to those Brighton players, most of them don't play international football, so you can't explain them having muscle injuries because they don't play international football.
But
Most
if I
of
just
them.
look at this thing,
So it's like they're playing one game a week, right? Are they? Though they're in Europa, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Europa. So I think also they're being overtrained. They're traveling also, and yeah, I think that's what's contributing to them playing.
What's the normal balance? Sorry, boy. But what's the normal balance between when do you train like cardio, fitness, fitness, and when do you do tactics?
I think
a team like Brighton.
I think if you have midweek football like Champions League or Europa League, then we'll probably do cardio, let's say on a Monday or Tuesday, maybe after a match day. Maybe. But I think most managers, especially who have midweek football, they don't train all the time. Most of them they just focus on tactics because you're playing a lot of games and you are getting your fitness from playing the game. So it's like when you're in training, I think most of them just focus on the tactics.
That's what I'm asking.
But with De Zerbi, probably maybe he also trains them or
yeah,
whatever.
but
I don't know.
For me, it's just strange with all these injuries. Because for injuries, you can get any excuse. You can say they are being overworked. Others, you can just say this one doesn't like training. Because the opposite, if you don't train, you're still going to suffer injuries. So for me, it's a difficult one. But the number of games that's being played,
it's a lot.
Ridiculous.
It's a lot.
I know you like football and you love to watch it, but it's too much.
Also, it's degrading the quality of football.
Yeah, we had the World Cup. So basically, the summer break was not there.
It wasn't.
And if you check the preseason for a lot of teams, you travel to Asia, then you travel to America just because you've already made a deal, and then it's really not worth it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And if you just look across Europe, go look at Madrid's injuries list now. Vinicius is out, Camavinga is out.
It's a lot.
I think Militao is also out.
Yeah.
Barcelona, the list is worse. In the Premier League, you know this.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, which sides have kept the most clean sheets so far with 4? Let's just say, which side would have kept the most clean sheets with 4 at game week 8? Yeah. Aston Villa, Palace, West Ham, Spurs.
Palace.
Aston Villa, Palace, Spurs on who?
Palace, yeah.
I don't think so. Palace were leaking goals.
No. I think it's Palace. They didn't play a lot of big clubs, remember, in the first games.
And they had a lot of 0-0 draws.
And I remember I bought Anderson because of that towards like after game week 8. So.
I think they
Spurs, but Spurs they scored a lot of late winners.
Yeah, they considered a lot of goals. It can't be Spurs.
Yeah.
Because
some game was
2-2. 2-2.
There was game that they drew 1-1.
I think it's Crystal Palace. Also, Aston Villa conceded a lot of goals as well.
I'll choose West Ham. But for the I'll choose.
There's West Ham.
Yeah,
I think it's West Ham. Yeah, it's West Ham. Yeah, it's West Ham. I didn't hear West Ham. It's West Ham.
But I can't remember their games.
No, it's West Ham.
Yeah, I just choose West Ham.
No, it's West Ham.
I don't think Crystal Palace. Roy Hodgson.
No, it's West Ham. No, it's West Ham, boy.
3 players are tied with the most assists this season with 5 at game week 8. Who is not among the trio? Also, we're looking for an intruder in this list.
Yeah.
Pedro Neto, Bruno Fernandes, James Maddison, Kieran Trippier.
That's a tough one.
With 5. I think Bruno did not have 5.
Who does Neto play for?
No, it's Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes.
Wait, who does Neto play for?
Play for Wolves. It's Neto. No, it's Bruno. Sorry.
Wolves don't score a lot of goals. Maybe
I just know Bruno
No,
Fernandes.
it's Bruno.
I just know Bruno Fernandes. His assist, at least at game week 8. But then it was going down.
Yeah, no, it's Bruno.
Now it's
definitely
better.
Way down, ego.
And where are goals coming from?
Bruno.
4 more questions to go, gentlemen. Let's just be quick. Which 2 players are joined second in the race for the Golden Boot with 6 goals each at game week 6?
Salah.
Who did what?
Game week 8.
Game week 8, people that were tied or who were top goal scorers in the Premier League, they were tied. So it's 2 names per option.
Okay,
Is Ayew and Sterling? Jordan Ayew and Sterling. Does it sound like joint?
Are you stealing?
And then we have Isak and Son.
That's
Then we have Ferguson and Haaland. Then we have Jesus and Salah.
See, Isak and Son.
Oh, it was Isak.
Isak and Son.
Yeah, Isak and Son.
That's the only.
it's
Ferguson
Isak
is in here.
Yeah, it's Isak and Son.
Okay. That last question. Which player became Burnley's youngest ever Premier League goal scorer during a 4-1 loss to Chelsea?
What are the options?
Amin Al-Dakhil, Josh Brownhill, Chris Wood, Wilson Odobert. Chris Wood can't be the youngest.
He's an old dude.
I'll just choose 80 there.
Yeah, no, I don't know. These
I'll
niggas.
tell you, boy.
Who are these niggas?
It's Josh Brownhill, boy.
Josh Brownhill has been at Burnley for a very long time.
Who's the black one?
He was the number 8. Josh Brownhill. You can't be Josh Brownhill.
I think it was a black player who scored there.
You can't be Josh Brownhill.
No, I mean Al-Dakhil, boy.
I also choose a
That's
name.
an outlier.
I think it's black.
Second last question. Roy Hodgson took charge of his 400th Premier League match as a Premier League manager on 7th October. Who did his Crystal Palace side face? Everton, Leeds. I think these questions they a bit out of touch because of how far back. But if we did it back then, it was going to be
this one just
Everton, Leeds, Man City, Nottingham Forest. Come on, let's give it a
Everton.
go. What was the
Crystal
score?
Palace haven't played Man City yet.
So that's 1.
Nottingham Forest.
Leeds are not in the Premier League.
Huh?
Leeds are not in the Premier League.
Like Everton, bro.
I think it's Everton.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have watched those games.
Boy.
Which Arsenal player had started 87 consecutive Premier League matches up until match week 8 of the season?
He's the only one.
There's only one player, boy.
Wow, this.
It can't smell Kai Havertz.
And it can't be Granit Xhaka.
It can't smell
And it can't be Aaron Ramsdale. 3 of the options. Up until match week 8, There's just no way because
Aaron benched
Granit Xhaka is not there.
Aaron benched today.
More the results there.
Nah, he needs his dad to come speak for him now. So it's Bukayo Saka. That's the last one now. Who has made the most passes this season? With 756. And also topping the whole of the 2022-23 campaign. So he has the most passes this season, and he was also the top. Luis Diaz, Carlton Morris, Luis Dunk, and Rodri.
I think it's Rodri.
Rodri is on fire.
There are no some weak one as well.
We didn't need the options.
16 out of 20.
16 out of 20.
So let's see
80%. I know ball, but 80%.
Which sides have kept the most clean sheets so far this season? It was Palace.
And I told you guys, and they say, boy.
You did say, yeah.
Yeah, but I just didn't think Roy Hodgson and which player became Burnley's youngest? It was Wilson Odobert.
Oh,
and I did say,
no, he said Brown
Is
Hill.
that not the black one?
He said Brown Hill. He said Brown Hill. I was saying, he said Brown Hill. Now he wants to change the story.
And then Roy Hodgson's 400 it was Nottingham Forest, not Everton.
Oh, okay.
That one was a giveaway.
And then the last one, the most obvious already saying we didn't not need any options. Who has made the most passes this season with 756? Having also topped the table for the whole of the 2022-23 campaign with 3,208. We said Rodri, the answer is Luis Dunk.
It makes sense.
But it makes sense because I played that football and he's a centre back.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You remember Brighton has been.
Yes.
And I saw it last time, like when I looked at the stats. But
it's like these stats, like also, why would you?
Successful passes or just passes?
No, but a pass is only a pass if you complete it. If it's successful.
But I mean, it's a useless stat. Like,
because you got it wrong. It's fine.
no. Like, the thing is, I'm trying to find the logic on why you would know that stat.
But they always have this useless stats. I mean, most chances created. If I think Bruno Fernandes at some point said that this season, imagine, he had the most chances created. That stat doesn't mean anything to
me. I also don't get it. The chances creation.
Like most chances created means it's about creativity.
No, but you can also check. You know
1, 2. How do you count that?
Because the other ones, if you check
creativity,
goal attempts. Because at some point, Odegaard had the most goal attempt this season. Do you know why they say it's goal attempt? Because he tries to shoot, then he hits someone, and then he tries to shoot, he hits someone. So if you do that a lot of games, I'm telling the truth. It's like this thing of expected goals.
Yeah.
If you're trying to shoot, then it hits someone. Or the goalkeeper, okay, if the goalkeeper saves, then it's a chance. But if you try to shoot every time, but the ball gets blocked, that counts as an attempt. So on the stats, we are making the stats
I'm gonna become academic about this conversation.
Yeah.
You know how stats people are always trying to find funny things, funny calculation, a new graph. Like, dog, we all know this. So it's like, there's things they're trying to clearly measure. Yeah, but they don't know how. I'm not saying it's the best measure. Like chances created of calculating whether, and even to see a player's involvement in the game. Like Luis Dunk, you barely see him in the game, but now I'm asking myself, how is he the player with the most passes, dog? Because I don't see him that much. Exactly, like
the best passes I've watched at Brighton from a centre back was when Oliver Colwill was there. People could pass.
Well, that's why you bought him.
It was Chelsea player.
That's why he's back.
Yeah, it's just we don't buy it.
That's why you were looking at him.
Yeah, we didn't let him go. I think Brighton was using him to London. We wanted Calisade, but they were using him with give us goal.
And then we'll give you Calisade.
Although it was bait.
Yeah. They really wanted.
Nah, but that was a good game.
That's the end of the quiz, gentlemen. I think it took too long, but before the beginning of each quiz, we'll try to make it 5 questions or 10. We'll see the next balance.
Yeah.
But
let's make it 5.
Who knows ball here from the quiz?
I know current ball. I know current ball.
I think those questions I don't probably know ball.
Nah, these questions.
Just remember that.
No, do you follow?
Oh,
Do you follow?
No, but sometimes, like, also, like, some of these stats, man, they're very useless for us to follow. Like,
We are better with the routine.
no, serious. Like, honestly, because if you watch football all the time, then you would know that Rodri is the most passer of the ball in the league.
Not.
No, but I'm saying, if you watch football, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
but that's what I'm saying. Those stats are
let's say
you wrong.
The question is not how many passes have you seen from this player. It's not about you.
What you've seen.
Oh,
So it's to debunk that myth, because I can just come today and tell you, do you know who made the most passes? Rodri. You'll agree, but this proves that it's not Rodri. As good as Rodri was, but he's not the player who has made the most passes.
And I think that's the thing. Like, it proves some of the things we've always been saying. If you want to be a ball-playing team, you need two centre backs that can play the ball.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
And a ball-playing goalkeeper.
Speaking about a ball playing goalkeeper, let's get into it.
Okay, are we getting into it, or must we go to Everton?
Let's go to Everton.
Follow the money, boy. Let's start with the
Money trade.
money trees. Yeah, man.
Merseyside blue.
Yeah?
Merseyside blue.
Not the other blue. Okay.
Not London.
What do you want to say about Everton?
So Everton, I think, just for context, they were docked 10 points for their dealings in the transfer window.
Hands off Everton.
But I'm not sure, to be honest. I have not really followed the story on what, but it has to do with financial fair play. So they were docked 10 points. That is even quicker than they were quicker charged. Than Chelsea.
No, you know what they were charged for, ne?
Yeah.
So as all Premier League clubs, they have to. At the end of each season or at the end of every financial year, you need to what's the word in business? Declare.
Yeah. It's like tax.
Exactly.
Revenue.
You need to declare all your
Or submit your
all your revenue, expenses, your profit, and all of those things. So what they did was they did what the banks did. They inflated their
expenses.
their revenue.
Their revenue, so that they could
cover like the transfer costs and all of those things.
Oh, like the same way they say, if you're not making a certain amount of money, you can't spend
a certain. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. So for them to, because I think they didn't want to they didn't want to invest money into the club, so they cooked the books.
They failed to cook their books properly.
They failed to cook their books properly, essentially.
But Everton, it's very difficult to cook books if you're Everton.
Yeah.
With Manchester City, they still have to go through all the sponsors to say verify this sponsor, because they have a lot of sponsors. But if you are called an arrows, you don't have a sponsor. I mean,
but they have
Nah, but
so basically their sponsor is state, man.
Their sponsor is state, boy.
They put a lot at stake. They really put a lot at stake. Like
they put a lot at stake.
What do you think, Chase, about it? For me, I want to say it shows how if you don't have money, it's just very quick to catch you.
Yeah.
But also, it's not a lot of investigations to do if your books they don't have much.
I was talking about.
It's corruption, boy. It's not even that. It's corruption. Listen, boy. Man City, they have over 100 charges, boy.
115
right?
to be specific.
115 actually. They have more than 115 charges. You can't tell me that even like Everton have one charge, boy. They have one charge, Everton. And they were deducted 10 points. City have more than 115 charges, boy. And you can't tell me, Guti, they can't even find one of those charges to charge them.
You're at mining, man.
Yeah.
What happens when you hit a dike?
Are you blasted, boy?
Donkey point. So, Sean Dyke.
That is turning too.
Let me put him on blast for a second.
You want to blast one more time?
Nah, but it just shows you the corruption that's going on
you guys
in
don't
the
get
world.
it, though. Sometimes we are just too big, and we must stop playing around this game, boy. Like even now, anywhere in the country, boy, you see it. If poor people get charged for some shit, boy, you just admit it and go to jail, take your sentence, boy. Like literally, that's it, boy. And that's why a lot of black people are in jail. Let's be honest.
That's
even that weak lawyer you hire tells you about point. Oh my boy. But also, that's the thing. Like, if you are Everton, right, you don't want to be fighting it, boy. You just. And also, you don't know what shit they'll uncover from further investigation.
But they're fighting it, apparently.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Me, I'd say take your 10-point knock. You fight. You were in relegation last season. You have a long season to fight out of relegation from that 10 points.
Yeah, but now,
take it. Go on, right? The thing is with Man City's charge, you can't. I don't know, like legal systems, right? You can't go on one charge. Because there's this thing, hey, we watch a lot of Suits, dog, where if you trial one matter and it got thrown out, right, you can't charge them on it again. It's done.
Yeah, also
so you need to prepare a solid case and make sure they catch at least a few. So you can't go one by one. I think also the FA doesn't have money for that.
No, I just think that's what you were saying.
And as if they get there, I'm sure Oilman and more some kidnappings there and something to
what kidnappings now?
If you gonna catch me now, I have all the money in the world.
There's no way.
I'll do anything to stop you.
But just check if you eliminate, if you punish Manchester City, because by the way they are going, it means Manchester City, they are going to dog them 38 points, they go to the next division, then they dog them another points.
Exactly.
At this point, they're going to be worse than Everton.
They're going to the sixth division if there's that.
Yeah, and the Premier League and the FA cannot afford that happening now.
Yeah, City is too big for.
That's what I'm saying.
So they'll try to prolong it, they'll try to give Manchester City some time to defend themselves, to cook. They'll try. But if Everton, Everton were fighting relegation last season on their own accord. So talking them 10 points this season is not like fighting relegation is something new to them.
Yeah.
Which is why I said it's corruption. Because what you're saying is pure corruption. Boy.
No, it's too big to fail, Chief.
It's pure corruption, boy, and it's ruining football because it's like if you have owners like the Newcastle owners, the Man City owners, these guys have shitloads of money
and they're connected.
And they're all of them are connected.
Even
right?
the PSG.
So it means you can't succeed as your random club like your Brighton, and which is not fair.
You can't.
Which is not fair because
it's life.
But football shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, but football shouldn't be like that.
Fair, on level grounds.
But the FIFA documentary proved that thing is gone.
But just when has football been on level ground?
No, it has. Like
before the injection of this money, before Roman Abramovich came.
You know what I'm saying?
They did not.
You know what I'm saying?
The man that they had was man that they generated. Now you get teams because of literally United want new owners because they know those owners are going to inject money.
Yeah, literally. Roman Abramovich ruined football. Roman ruined football. He's right to Max. Before Roman came, in the football industry was like you spend the money that you generate.
Now we're spending 100 million on
there was not this thing of saying I'm gonna invest a certain amount of money to buy players. It's only when Roman came and he saw loopholes in the systems. He saw loopholes in the systems and Chelsea is also facing the same charges. Apparently when Roman was the owner,
stupid one.
like he did ridiculous decisions, Van.
I think for the Drogba deal as well.
Exactly. There's a lot. Even bringing Mourinho.
But I think the thing is, what's up, Paul? I think they discovered
Even
and they wanted to disclose what's hey, it's not us. But Chelsea, you're gonna get punished.
No, but that's what they said. That's what they said. Todd Bowley when they audited, because
Stupid. Just keep quiet. They know, man. If you disclose it's out.
Because when you buy a club, you have to say they said that these are books, but we're not sure if they are clean. Some of these things we can't disclose them.
Yeah.
We don't know what was happening in these things. Todd Bowley said it when he came in.
And that's the thing, gents. Like, I think if you even track when this thing started, it's when players started getting bought for insane amounts of money.
After
that's the takeoff. That's why now there's corruption, or there's these issues, because now it's become about money.
Yeah.
And because this thing is a cash generating scheme, that's how you see there's issues. But football, there used to be stories about small town clubs like Luton would have never dreamt of being in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And that's what football is about. But if you start making it about money, you lose those stories where like towns literally grow their teams, those teams make it to play in the Premier League someday. Now you can't, because you need money.
Yeah, the money is from outside.
Like, just look at the 3 promoted teams now. They can't compete with the already established teams because of the money that they have.
I can tell you now, the teams that are promoted are probably going down.
They are going down
because they can't compete.
They can't compete.
At least in the Champions League, in the Championship, is still level. That's why you get teams that drop down maybe from the
Premier League.
They still find it hard because they play on level grounds.
I mean, let's also be honest. Nottingham Forest, the reason they didn't get relegated is because of the amount of money.
Yes.
Otherwise, they were gone.
They were gone. It's like that, man.
You can't compete, dog.
You can't compete.
Imagine your first paycheck, you are fixing your stadium. People are buying players.
And just to check, it's like I want to make an example.
I just
want to make
you want to lose in glamour. Why don't you buy players when you
No, but that also
just as a shit stadium, even no.
No, but that stadium
probably other teams said we're not gonna play
that stadium No, that stadium did not meet Premier League standards.
Then why did it get promoted?
But that's the thing. It promotes teams on their merits of football, but when they get to the Premier League, it's about man. I mean, if you look at Arsenal, if Arsenal was still operating under, let's say 5 years ago, just before Kroenke came in and took charge, when they were still saying we're still paying for the stadium, they're never going to challenge. Declan Rice went for 100 million.
They were not going to sign him.
They are not going to sign him. If you don't sign players which are going for 100 million, unfortunately, we are very far off from Liverpool and Manchester City.
And I think this is where now
Liverpool has revamped their midfield in one season. Manchester City, on top of buying players, they still buy. So if you don't have money, you still need to.
They bought Govadio £90 million, boy.
I think this is leading to a very interesting conversation, and let's go to this.
The Old Trafford, it's leaking. They don't have money to fix the stadium.
That's why I want us to go. Let's talk about
so
it.
United,
right? So are you saying, right?
Yeah.
For a team like United,
yes,
we had an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Because it's either you take money, you fix the stadium, or you continue to buy shit players we shouldn't have bought. Like, let's be honest. The past players who passed the 60 million cap are not worthy. All of them.
But United always gets the worst of them.
Why? Like, that's why I don't get it.
I mean, all of them. If you look at them,
that's what I'm saying.
It's never worth that. But even if players, let's just say on standard, the players' prices inflated, but the players United are buying for those prices.
But do you think we're doing it deliberately?
No, it's not.
To buy inflated prices.
No. You know why? It's because these clubs, they know United have money, right?
Do we?
You do.
Yeah.
I think besides Real Madrid.
We generated a lot of.
Yeah. So besides, I think Real Madrid is number 1, then Man United is number 2 in terms of like the most valuable club in the world. So these teams, they know that when they go into negotiations with United, right? Because it's such a big club that they know that if they set up a price, United are gonna pay, and if they're desperate for a player, then they're definitely gonna pay.
But also, I don't think it's United now. When you just look at, I mean,
but it's only United with all of these ridiculous prices.
Not necessarily. No, I think United.
Even Chelsea.
I think United started it. United started it. Not necessarily started
really
it.
was, boy.
They enabled it in the Premier League.
really
PSG
was,
is the one that started when they bought Neymar for 200 million.
That's when
it started. Then they bought Mbappe for 180 million. But after that, I mean, how many players have gone for more than 80 million? Last season,
100 million.
100 million.
But let's also be
He was
honest.
100 million, column one, imagine.
But also remember, right? It's fine if you buy a player for that price and it pays off.
No, 100 million is 50
Like,
million.
Back then, yeah.
But like, it's fine if you buy a player for that price and it pays off.
Yeah.
Other clubs do it and it pays off. Jude's deal, Neymar's deal, Mbappe's deal. Right now we bought people for 100 million, but you don't see your. What are you doing, dog? But okay, let's jump into United. So I was just asking, do we fix a stadium? Do we prioritize staying in the Premier League and staying afloat? We're number 6, by the way,
You must.
in the Premier League.
You must ask
That we're doing way better than what I thought.
Yeah, you must ask
I thought
Sir
there was-
Jim Ratcliffe.
I thought there was supposed to be a 1 in front of that 6.
And you do better than Chelsea.
If there's one thing about Men U, find their shit, but they are collecting their 3 points.
Yes, I
they
think.
can play shit, and then Mura collect 3 points. That's what we used to.
That's what we hate. That's what we hate.
Yeah, but just to answer you on that question, I think it's not an either or. The stadium is dead. It's really the Old Trafford now.
It's both.
It's dead. We need to revamp the stadium. But with the money, I mean, we've been like
But
this thing of saying we don't have
are you
money.
saying the
I'm
roof is
against it.
leaking?
It is. It's
Clearly, it's rainy days.
It's rainy days.
and then the
boy.
goals as well.
It's raining. It's raining everywhere. It's raining goals.
Leaking goals.
But I don't think it's an either or. I think
No,
we need
chief,
to.
relax. Those goals are in the Premier League. Chief, relax. I mean, in the Champions League, whether you're not there, relax. Relax.
He's not in this conversation.
Yeah, but I think we need to fix the stadium and we need to buy players. With the buying of the players, this thing of saying, United have not bought players. Yes, we have not spent as much money that. Wait, we have not spent as much money as we would have liked. Looking at other clubs.
So
but let's be honest. The money that we spent, we could have spent it better. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. No,
Okay.
We have spent,
that's-
yes, the money that we spend compared to other teams is probably a bit less. If you take the fact that we are Manchester United,
Yeah.
but the money we just need to make better deals. We need to get a director of football, people that have good talent IDs, and we don't buy a player when we want to replace
We
him
don't have a sports
next season.
director, Chief.
That's the thing.
Right.
We sign a player. That's what happens. We sign a player, and then the next season we are looking for a replacement for that player.
You know what I
It's always like that.
you know what's the problem, man? Someone said it and then once the problem
200 million.
the problem is scouts who scout on Twitter.
It's like us.
That's the problem. It's like us basically. This man, not they cut the traveling budget.
It's like Kaiser Chiefs.
Not they cut the traveling budget to go scout. Like
Kaiser Chiefs, they hear the fans who they want now.
My friends come up with the transfer room all the time. Chiefs are talking
The latest one was in Ted. They said they wanted in Ted. Chigi. Now they signed.
But when are United fans, man? You see United signings are typical examples of do what the fans, please the fans. Literally, the fans start the transfer rumors, then the club goes boy and procures. It's like, what's happening? They can't even bring you someone you never knew anything about, but you're like, this boy is proper.
I mean, I'll make an example. With every position, I'll be quick. We sold Tahir last season. We didn't sell him. He went on a free, and we bought a new goalkeeper. But I'm telling you, next season we'll be wanting a new goalkeeper. That's the first one. Last season, we also bought Varane.
Oh, what's funny?
We bought
Nah, we can't let that slide. Wait, you can't.
Yeah, we want to come back there on the
Okay,
Onana
okay.
one. I just want to show you, maybe I won't name the whole positions, but we bought Varane. Varane played. All of a sudden now he's not playing, he's playing Maguire. Clearly we need another defender now to replace Varane as well.
And Maguire.
And Maguire. All of those players for 80 million. But even till now, we are looking for a defense. Manchester City are still playing with. They only sold Laporte last season, and they sold him because they had enough defenders, and they replaced him. They still play with those defenders. Going to midfield. We bought Casemiro. Already this season we're looking for
it. Big Cass must go.
We changed Sancho for two seasons when we got him. Now we need a replacement of a wing. Let's not go back far from Sancho. Anto in number 21, we bought him for 100 million last season. People, we want a winger. Rasmus Højlund, it's his first season, yes, I agree. But come next summer, we'll be looking for another striker. It's always like that.
It's a never-ending cycle.
So that's why
you bought Money Mace. Now you're looking at
Amrabat.
He's getting substituted at 57 minutes, boy, at half time.
For a teenager.
Like that's the
hardest game, boy.
Someone who's played in the World Cup.
Boy.
You can't tell me, I mean, yellow card is part of the game. You can't substitute a player actually because it's yellow card. He must just mind his tackles. He's experienced. But yeah, so
we've learned the worst from Casemiro.
No, but just
the yellow.
Yeah, but
Casemiro is more dangerous, even with Hadek.
That's a proper analysis.
I just wanted to debunk the myth. We don't have money because we're replacing players every season. We're never stable to say, you see, now defense. Nah, let's move on. Defense was looking better last season. We needed to replace or back up the full backs. Don't have anything, even the goalkeeper now is gone. Midfield's gone. So we have the money, we need to fix the stadium, and we still need to buy players, better players.
It's unlike when you're buying cars and you can trade in this new car.
Hey.
We get nothing for these players. Udiria, gone, free agent.
And you must also check Bruno Fernandes. We have not yet, there are no rumors of us wanting to sell him. But while we are trying to fix the team and get the players, which is going to probably take us 3 seasons, if we can start from next season or this January.
If we stick with 10
and we won't start, and we stick with the same coach. By the time the team is starting to hlangana, that's when we will need to now replace Bruno. Yeah. Then it's
and Bruno is 30 years old now.
And Bruno, we are failing Bruno. He's supposed to be playing for a top team in the Champions League every season, not this thing.
I saw a tweet from David De Gea. I don't know if it was from him directly or it's his parrot.
It's a parrot.
He saw it as well.
No, I just know those parrot accounts. He said, I didn't concede 30 goals. 15 goals. 30 goals.
15 games.
Top 2, but not 2, baby.
But let's go to that Onana one.
Nah, but you see Onana.
Can I just please start it off?
Okay.
Michelle, what did I tell you guys last season when you said De Gea was shit?
Hey.
No, what did I tell you when you said De Gea was shit?
On the ball, like on the ball. I remember.
I said De Gea was the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. If you after saying
Alisson and Ederson.
No, not necessarily Ederson. I don't really rate him.
Goalkeeping.
If it was not for David De Gea, I'm saying it again. I'm sure I've said it in a lot of podcasts.
Said it.
If it was not for David De Gea, we would have been in a much worse positions in all this.
And it's
how many times
5 years
comes and save you or it's
been 5 years or so.
Yeah, true.
We've called on him a lot of times.
And the last game, which was the last throw, was the Manchester City game, the final, where Gundo scored that goal. I think it was a weak goal to concede, and he had a weakness in the wicker point, in the near post. That was his weakness, maybe crosses and also ball playing. But we've seen that even the goalkeepers who are good in ball playing, if you can't save the ball, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And he was not your regular goalkeeper. He was a world-class goalkeeper.
No, he was.
Who could win you the game from there. So I just wanted to clarify there to say, what did I say about David De Gea? People are criticizing saying, we need a goalkeeper.
I see world-class, ne? I see world-class. just do your job, dog. Like
These are freaking like straight. Yes, you have to try straight.
But
a former Chelsea man, man of the match, boy.
You see the second one. You see the first one. The first one, I can give him a benefit of a doubt. No, listen.
It's enough benefits now.
You know why? You know why I'm saying that? There were two Galatasaray players next to the Man United wall, right? So, if the ball passes through where the Galatasaray players are, okay, no, it's also the goalkeeper's side.
But do you know what? Sorry. Do you know what he did yesterday?
Also, it's in the goalkeeper's side.
He puts the wall on his left.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then he goes to the right. And that's where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
No. This is what he did.
The setup was perfect. And then before they take the free kick, he takes a step before he gets to the ball. He takes a step towards his left to cover for his wall there.
Yeah.
And then he keeps it straight where he's from, on the ground.
No, it's like you have a wall, right? And you're the goalkeeper, and you have a wall. You go the same direction where the wall. Why? Dog?
No, but that's.
But you also take a step.
No, but that's how you keep the wall there so that they cover for you where you can't reach, right? But you have to cover your goal. But you don't have to guess and you take the first step because the players know that side you have a whole space. Their challenge is to get the ball over the wall.
Yeah.
So you trust that your wall is set up nicely. But if it's near to you, it jumps the wall, you can still recover, right? Because they need to jump the wall. But you cannot then, because of that, to say because I left so much space there, you are going to take one step before they kick the ball. Then because now what he was doing is committing to that side before they kick. Then they kick to where he was standing, not even high there. It was a ball that you could collect. Like,
but how many times? How many times?
2 times, 3 times.
No, but how many times have you seen? Like literally, how many goals, boy, have you seen?
I used to defend him, but it's not acceptable.
How many goals have you seen where the ball passes him right here? Like it's always here.
I remember.
Like it's never. Like it's within his reach.
I remember.
Like literally,
I know it's been.
How many goals have you seen?
No, it's
where
been,
the ball passes him. Like it's not like he can't reach it.
Yeah.
But
He just flaps it.
Yeah, I remember the one that I defended. I think it was against Sheffield. When there was a deflection and then it just went in the side,
right,
and it was even moving slow. I defended him there. I still had trust in him, just like Ten Hag. And then after that, it was that goal against Galatasaray where. But Onana is confused, gents. I think he's just confused. If you remember that Icardi goal against Galatasaray at Old Trafford, where he was just coming with the ball with no idea. Onana decided to come out of his post too quick. Then he put a weak chip. He
made it simple.
So that was that. If you remember yesterday again, the same player had the same chance. I think that was the one that they ruled offside. What did Onana do?
He
stayed. Yesterday he stayed. He stayed. And then what did he do? He just put the ball there because he stayed. He waited for him to just come in. He stayed.
That's our story.
Now he's in a dilemma and he doesn't know whether to come out.
Maybe I'm chatting every game, but next game is just the opposite.
But like no. And I want to touch on this. The reason our defense is a mess, and Shafuli once said it, you need a solid 4. You need to know what your goalkeeper is going to do. You can't. Like, I've seen so many instances in the game at Galatasaray yesterday where Lindelof didn't know where Maguire was going to be. Maguire didn't know where Lindelof was.
Boy.
Sorry,
like,
there was no
you
cohesion.
need to know where the person you're playing with
just to put that into context. Like also playing with Maguire and Lindelof, which I don't understand if Ten Hag is crazy now. But if you watch that game, right centre back was Maguire, left centre back was Lindelof. Lindelof commits. For some reason he commits. Maguire, because he's the last man in that situation. What does it do? There's a player who is running on the outside of him, between him and the fullback. What does it do? He goes inside Lindelof. And that was the chance that I'm talking about, where it was almost a goal. Luckily, it was offside. But even that offside,
it was devious.
But because of that technology, we'll take it. But how do you defend like that? So Maguire, Lindelof, they don't do they don't do defending. They don't do Onana justice.
But gents,
they don't cover.
I'm really worried now, right? Almost 3-4 managers have come in. They've all chosen to go with Lindelof and Maguire.
No, they have not.
No, obviously with Ten Hag. It's because of injuries, right? We assume it's because
no,
of
but
injuries.
saying,
he said himself, it's not because of injuries.
I was even saying all it wasn't.
I don't know if there's Muti or like I don't know why these players are consistent.
Why is it difficult to? For me, it's one issue. There is no team that had players in the transfer list clearly wanting them to go. Now, those players, they are the cornerstone of the team. Now, Maguire,
you are even benching Varane.
Maguire and McTominay were on the transfer list. Now they are saving us. Literally, they are wonderful. It's just
like I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
How is it difficult to offload shit players?
Because
you can easily terminate their contract.
It's not that high.
You can easily terminate their contract.
It's not that high.
But an option to buy for free, like
it's not that.
But you know what they were saying, boy? They're saying maybe Onana needs 2 bucks as well.
I think maybe we have another goalkeeper. It's not worth it.
Who? By injury?
Yeah, I don't know him. I think it's better than.
I think he can do simple goalkeeping.
And I think it's better
at this point.
But the thing is, after his save against Copenhagen, right? He's been sensational, boy.
But you can't.
But I don't know what's.
He's not a big game player, boy.
Yeah, I think. No, listen. I think.
It's not a big game.
It's a big game, this one.
No, it was a huge game.
No.
In the context of the season. No, listen.
By Man United standards now.
No, I'm saying
you can't go to Galatasaray and say welcome to hell. You think if they say welcome to hell to Manchester City, they'll panic? There's no way. It's a big game according to United standards.
But I told you
exactly right now.
Every game is also gonna be an uphill battle. Because you look at our result, Copenhagen. Actually, all our games in the Champions League, we bottled it. Every team is looking at us and saying, "Yeah, even if they go 2-0 up, we can clap them."
And they do.
And the thing is, if you recover from a 2-0 lead, I told you, there's no way you're not winning that game.
There's no.
If that game went for blood.
Yeah, if that game went on for 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes, we're going to lose.
And that's the thing.
And clean. You're gonna lose.
Every team is looking at us. That's why who said it looked like we're warming up. Eddie Howe, you were chowing him. But like, how do you not say it? But after a team, like, it's criminal, dog. But I told you, Onana himself should wear an orange overall, chief. Next time he plays, because that thing is criminal. Like, what happened on that?
Nah, it's criminal, bro. You as a goalkeeper, you are the last line of defense.
Boy.
Like, you know, like your team at the moment, it needs you the most. You're supposed to be on your A game, and I saw the second goal, the second free kick, and I'm just like, boy, this thing. It's a ball. You know it bounces. You deal with it like you deal with it every single day, boy. You know how it's
like to bounce.
It's gonna bounce. As a goalkeeper, you're supposed to.
101.
That's goalkeeping 101, boy.
English people, close your ears. Onana Kasilo. For Man United, Onana Kasilo. Like especially for a club like United, you know why? Fergie time is a real thing for us. Like, we have those moments where it defines the game. Either we are winning the last minute, or he needs to pull up saves like he did at Copenhagen. That's the nature of our club, and he's not that guy.
I think his confidence is child as well. Because to be really honest, he was brought on for his ball playing ability. He has never been able to show us what he can do.
But I think that's he playing with.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's not been done. Yes, it's been poor. Yes, I agree. But it's not been done justice because Onana is not a goalkeeper who's going to gain his confidence by making saves. He does make saves then there, but he gains his confidence from playing the ball, going out of.
Now,
if you see the pass that
Victory must just shoot the ball.
No, but if you see that turn that he did and he moved a good crossing pass,
that's what he does.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
He's famous for that. And that's how he gets his confidence. Not from saving. He's going to save there and there. And if he does not have the confidence, he's still going to leak goals.
Goalkeeping is not his priority.
It's like you know when they brought you to a club for a specific reason. When it's time to goalkeeper, I didn't bring me here.
Why are people shooting?
You think he practices with the goalkeepers or with the squad? Or when he practices?
Who? What that?
Does he practice with the goalkeepers or
with
the CDMs?
he practices with the defenders?
He practices with the defenders.
With the midfield.
With the midfielders, boy.
But okay, let's go to another player.
But
let's go to Ten Hag.
Onana must come to my funeral. He needs to let me down one more time. One more time.
But like, okay, fine. Before we move to Ten Hag, ne? Do you think he has a successful career at United?
Who?
Onana.
I think it's.
I told you.
Let me tell you what I think, ne? Personally,
Before you answer, before you say okay, can I answer?
Yeah.
I think his future depends on Ten Hag's future.
I was literally about to say the same thing. I was literally about to say, I don't see another coach coming.
Yeah.
And saying, this is my boy. Remember who brought him in?
It depends on Ten Hag.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm not sure of. I'm not sure.
Like
of
even Ten Hag's future and his vision. I can remember now vision.
But yeah, go on.
No, I was going to say, for me personally, right? Onana, okay, I think there's a reason why black goalkeepers don't succeed in Europe. There's a reason why we don't have black goalkeepers playing at the highest level in Europe.
What's that reason?
I don't know, but for some reason there's a reason why.
Is it the same as the officials?
No,
I think so.
You know what I think?
So I think that also counts.
No, but also let's just think about it. It's not only the official. I think the other players, they justify their inclusion in the game.
Yeah.
The midfielders, defenders, need someone
The striker.
Like if you're a striker, if I score goal, there's no way.
Yeah.
But the officials, and managers as well.
Yeah, the manager.
I think the other thing is, guys, you must know in football, right? Roles that are you're gonna get criticism. It's bad. Like for instance, defenders, right? Specifically black defenders, you're gonna struggle because if you fuck up, you are trained. Like that's why I said go watch the Beckham thing. You said you don't have time. It's fine, but like if you go watch that documentary, and I think football fans need to go watch it to understand the landscape in Europe and how people view football, right? Especially in England. And that's why black players, like if you see Rashford and the hell he's gone through, even though he doesn't play that much of a critical role, right? And at that point, Manchester was sinking as a club. Maguire has gone through so much abuse, right? And even though it wasn't racial, imagine if it was racial as well.
Yeah, could have been worse for Maguire.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be alive or he'd be at United.
And I think, you see, if Onana is not careful,
makes sense.
For the fact that he's black and he plays for United, he's under extreme. And if he continues, right, with this form, then United fans and English fans are going to turn on him, and it's going to be a racial thing.
It's going to be quick.
It's going to be a racial thing. That's me personally. I like Onana. I like how he plays. I like how he plays football.
And he plays for an African team. Remember, once they turn and start saying shit like that.
But I think for him, he has the the personality and the confidence
at least.
to be a Man United goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I mean, being a Man United goalkeeper is one of the hardest jobs in football. Period.
Week in, week out, you are under.
I think he has the personality to deal with the pressure.
With it,
And
I don't think
if you can put a consistent back four in front of him, I'm telling you, boy, he's gonna perform. The issue is he's playing with shit players. That's why he doesn't have confidence. You know, if you look at him as a player and his personality, he's a perfect fit for United. I don't see any other goalkeeper in the market right now who can succeed at United besides him.
Because he could have gone to any other club who would have been singing praises now.
Exactly.
Liverpool have said the best.
Exactly.
Gents, this is what I'm saying. I was about to say, people need to understand when you come to United, when you walk through those walls, right? You're not walking into a normal football club. We've said this a lot of times. It's not business as usual. You don't just come play the football and that's it.
It's bigger than that.
It's bigger than that. And you need to understand that.
Just we left it 3 minutes until we're chilling.
I'm saying you need to understand the landscape of the football, and I agree with you, right? But I think Onana, when I look at him, he needs to. You see, if the coach wasn't his boy who brought him in, because remember he looks up to him. But me as a goalkeeper, I'm gonna need to tell him, Ten Hag, Chief, these fuckers
they're fucking me up.
Like, they're fucking me up, right? And he's not telling them shit anymore.
I also think that's why maybe Ten Hag is not really, because when we see these mistakes, Ten Hag has not went to the media and say, yeah, but our goalkeeper is this and this, because he understands it. He understands that I can't put you in a system where I know you can't survive. Then when you concede goals, then I come and attack you. Maybe that's why he has not done it.
What's it gonna take for Ten Hag to not finish the season?
He will finish the season. There's a lot of instabilities in the club. It's on sale, and United.
It's not on sale.
Yeah, they're selling.
Not to sell.
They're selling.
We are bringing in the new management.
But I'm just saying, there's a lot of things going on in the club.
Based on the recent trend on how United sack managers. They only sack managers where they can see that it's no longer possible for the manager to qualify for the Champions League.
But now
because if you qualify for the Champions League, the owners are happy.
They just want the money.
They just want the money. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why with Mourinho, the first season he finished second, right? He got into the Champions League. The second season, that's when shit hit the fan. All the same thing. Finishing the Champions League for 2 seasons. When it started to get shaken, then they could see that, hey, this man is not gonna. Then they sack him.
But
that's the Man United way of doing things.
But that's the cycle. Okay. You get into the Champions League when they're supposed to give you money, they don't give you, so you fall out of the Champions League, then they fire you.
But I mean that's our cycle, right? Even in matches, we play really good football first 20 minutes, then I don't know after what happens after that. You know, like.
What's the time?
No, but like in closing,
it's 8:59.
Bruno has been brilliant. Garnacho stepping up. Like I told you, the day we start benching Rashford, maybe things might start looking up, boy. Where is he?
Let's say I need to close this thing before.
I know. Let's close.
I close it, boy.
Thanks.
Let's say, done questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.